I've been thinking about this a little bit recently. I don't know if I believe that the ego is real. Like, I don't believe in that.
You don't believe that the ego is real?
No.
And what do you mean by that?
It just sounds made up to me. It seems like all of it is like an illusion, and this thing that is called an ego, I don't believe it's real. I don't believe in it. So,
Do you ever get angry?
yeah,
And what is that?
evil.
But and evil is what?
Evil is evil.
Right? But it's the ego nature because an angry person is on an ego trip. They're mad because it's not going their way, and that's the nature of the devil.
Yeah.
The devil want you to go his way, and we don't do it, he get mad.
See, I believe that. I guess maybe I'm just stuck on the word ego. I think it maybe is what it is because I hear it and I'm like, it just doesn't sound real to me. Evil is real to me. Satan is real. The devil is real.
Right.
But this thing that is called ego,
Right.
I don't know if I believe in that.
What, you don't think, I don't know what to say to you.
I don't know.
What does ego mean?
To me, it doesn't mean anything.
There's a definition for it?
I don't know.
You ever heard the word?
Yeah.
And so when you were in college, you didn't learn the meaning of it, the definition of it?
No.
Did you go to college?
A little bit.
So who know what ego mean, the definition of it? Oh, I didn't know that. People didn't know the meaning of ego. I heard here first, right here. No, okay. What does ego mean?
Well, I have an example. I was just this morning. I think that's ego. Usually before when I used to drive, and when you come to a red stop sign or a red light, if there was no cars on the right hand or the left hand, I would want to be the first one. So I would always change lanes to go to the beginning, so
Right.
I'm not following any cars. I think that was like an ego. I didn't want to follow anybody. I wanted to be the first. So that was, I felt
And
like.
did you get mad about it? That you were not first?
It bothered me, but I always tried to be first. But today, when I was driving and my right lane was open the whole time, and I was following like 4 or 5 cars, and it didn't bother me, and then it came to me, I was like, oh, before I would make sure I would be the first one, and then I would pass the other car and make sure I'm always first. So I felt like that's kind of an ego.
Oh, okay.
Like I had an ego, I had to be first.
And do you know the definition of the ego for her?
My words are so, my vocabulary is so short. I wouldn't know how to explain it.
Oh, okay.
I felt it. I know what ego is.
Yes, but you don't know the
But
definition.
I don't know how to, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You just, you
Let me
want-
go to the white people. They
Yeah.
would know. Hey, you had your hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
It means I.
Yeah. All about you. We say that.
I can agree with that. Like, I can agree that there's this thing that is selfish. There's this thing that wants. There's this thing that demands. All that stuff I acknowledge, and I know it can take hold of like the body.
Right.
But even if it does take hold of like the body, it always passes. To me, it's always an illusion. It doesn't really exist. And so when I hear things like ego, I just see it as like a momentary like blip in time that like passes.
And so when the devil attack you, does you know the devil is attacking you and you just let it pass?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Amazing.
So,
All right. And do you have love?
do I have love? No, I don't think so.
And why not, if you have that control over the ego, why don't you have love?
Well, because in those moments when there's like a momentary, I don't know, like sadness or momentary something that like enters the body. I don't have control over that. Nor do I have control over like when it leaves me. But I think that in the moments when it like leaves the body, that's like, and to me that's kind of like a form of love. I don't have it though. It's like passes through and like takes that away. But I don't really possess
The
that.
ego, I mean, the devil passed through and take away the love? Are you saying that?
No, I'm saying
Uh-huh.
like when it passes, that's like the awareness of it, the sitting through it and knowing as it comes through and as it leaves, like the lightness that comes from it leaving. That I don't have control over that either. But to me, that's kind of like love.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
We'll stay with it. Yeah, it'll be made clear. Amazing. So the first step, can someone, and then I have 3 steps, and you could do this, you could be this right now. And this year, you gotta travel, all right? So I said the first thing you gotta do, you can say goodbye to the ego nature right now. You can say goodbye to evil right now. Who understand that? Okay, can I get it? We got to take these steps a little slow today because we're not playing. This year is called endurance. Enduring. You're going all the way. You're going to endure all the way. Yes. What do I mean when I say you can say goodbye to the ego right now, to the devil or whatever? Because it is the devil. She's right. It is nothing but the devil. And the devil is all about me, all about I. I did this, and I owe this, and you're doing it to me. And so when I say the first step is that you got to say goodbye to the ego. What do I mean?
To let go of the ego, let go of your I, the thing that you think is hurting,
By doing what? For those who don't know.
by just seeing and letting it pass, kind of like how the former person was saying.
Someone else?
Seeing it and letting it pass, go through the stabs and the pain and whatever the devil throws at you.
Oh, okay. Going through the stab, you say?
Yeah,
And how do you say goodbye to it, though?
by not doing anything about it.
Okay. That's the first step.
Yeah.
At least, yeah. Has anybody said goodbye to the ego and not deal with it anymore?